Welcome back. If you've been counting down with me, you know that this is my 40th birthday celebration practice. And if you've been with me this whole time, I just want you to acknowledge that now you have practiced yoga over 10% of the days this year. And if you haven't been here for the whole 40-day countdown, maybe you go back, you catch a couple of videos and add to your yoga practice. So I had a very different practice plan for today, but after doing yoga for 40 days, I have been nursing a little biceps tendonitis. I've got some kind of cranky hamstrings. And so it really brought to mind just the point of yoga and this ability to practice in the body that you're in this moment. So we still have a powerful practice coming up. No chaturangas, nothing like that in this practice because I want to take care of my body. I want to do yoga for another 40 years, and this is a practice still to celebrate life, to celebrate a practice that you can do for your whole life as long as you take care of yourself. You never have to change your body to fit the practice. We can just change the practice to fit the body that we're in today. So we will get started on our feet. We're gonna start with a breath of joy. So I'll just demo it here and then we'll get into it. So your breath of joy is like a 3-part inhale and a big exhale release. So on our inhale, we'll sweep our arms up, breath in, out, breath in, and then a big to let it go. And we'll take 3 of those. So if it's a new breath to you, take it as it feels good and have a little joy. This is a practice meant to celebrate. So first, just coming to your tall, comfortable stance. Let's take 1 full breath right here. Big breath out. Now our breath of joy. 2 more. 1 more. Inhale. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Let's take 3 easy breaths, whatever breath supports the moment that you're in. One more breath right here. When you're ready for an inhale, reach your arms up, maybe look up. Exhale as a side bend to the left. Option to drop your left arm down, step your right foot behind. Let's take a breath here. Inhaling back to center, exhaling to the right, maybe right arm drops, maybe left foot steps behind. So a practice today filled with lots of my favorite things. Inhale back to center. On your exhale, sweeping your arms back, lifting your heels, balancing or pulsing for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to reach up. Exhale and open twist, your right arm back. Inhale, center. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, center, then exhale, cactus, your arms lean your heart back. Let's take an inhale to reach straight up. Exhale to cactus. 1 more inhale, reach. Exhale, open your heart. And then inhale to reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Right into some low lunge salutations. We'll add a little variation. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to step your right foot back, right knee to the mat. Inhale for a low lunge. For this one, exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands come down your back to down dog. Breath in here. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale to your lunge. Exhale to step up to the top, forward fold. Right into the other side, a half lift breath in. On your exhale, left foot back, left knee down. We get our low lunge inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to a downward facing dog. You catch a breath in here. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale to lunge. Exhale to step to the top and fold. Take a breath here in your fold. And let it go. We've got a half lift breath in and coming all the way to standing. We'll take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. I call these funky low lunge salutations. I learned them from a teacher in Boulder. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to step your right foot back, keep the knee lifted. Inhale, left foot back, it's your high plank. Exhale, down dog. Breath in here. Exhale to step your right foot forward. We pause for a breath in. Exhale, left foot forward to your fold. Right to the other side, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, knee stays up. Inhale, right foot back, hit your high plank. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale here. Exhale, right foot forward to a fold. Let's rinse it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to come all the way up. Then reach your arms high, breath in. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. We'll take that same thing with a little addition. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, left foot back. It's your plank. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Exhale, right foot forward. This time a one-legged halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, breath in. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, right foot back. It's your plank. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale to come all the way up. Breath in to reach. Exhale, cactus. We're gonna take that one-legged version one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Half lift, breath in. Step your right foot back. Inhale, left foot back, hit your plank. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale for that one-legged halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Other side, half lift. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, right foot back. Back to down dog. Breath in. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale to your fold. Let's inhale to a chair pose. Exhale to sweep your arms back, drinking bird, just for 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll come back to chair, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, right foot back, knee stays lifted, this time to a crescent lunge. Let's take a lift and breathe for 3. One more big breath in. Exhale, open twist, left arm back. Let's take a breath here. Breath out. Then exalted warrior, inhale, right arm reaches. We stay for our exhale. One more breath in right here. Exhale is a pyramid fold. So you'll adjust your feet, your legs. You'll fold over your front leg. I like to step my foot in quite a bit. You're pressing down through right heel, pulling left hip back, just for 3, for 2, and 1. From here, a little halfway lift. On your exhale, crossing a right foot behind left for our twisted fold. This round, we get 3 breaths. You might like to take a block under your hands. You might like to walk your hands over to the left. 2 more full breaths. Inhaling for a little halfway lift and then squeezing your legs all the way to standing. Breath in to reach your arms up. Exhale, a side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. We'll unwind the legs on our half lift and come back to our fold. Then a chair pose, inhale. Exhale for drinking bird, just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to chair, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to your left foot back, finding that crescent lunge. We breathe for 3. Breath in right here. Exhale for that open twist. Let's take a breath. Let it go. Inhale, exalted, left arm lifts. We stay for our breath out. We get one more inhale. Exhale, we make our way to pyramid fold, adjusting the feet, using blocks, whatever you like, for 4, 3, 2. On 1, it's a little half lift of your chest. Exhale to cross left foot behind right. 3 breaths in our twisted fold right here. From here, taking a halfway lift with our legs twisted. Exhale to come all the way up. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, a side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Unwind the feet. Take your half lift inhale. Exhale to plant your hands, high plank. No chaturangas, but we've got knee to elbow for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side, and then we find our plank pose. Inhale, exhale to down dog. Breath in, breath out. Option to lift your left leg high. Inhale, exhale, left foot between your hands, coming to crescent. We come on up for this crescent. Let's take our open twist, left arm back. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, stay. For this one, back to crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale's a full airplane pose. Maybe you make it a warrior 3 for 3 breaths. One more full breath. Then we add our hamstring curl, right heel to glute for 3, 2, 1. We step back into our crescent lunge and then open warrior 2. 3 breaths. Big breath in and out. Then an inhale here, exhale to a half moon pose. Maybe you've got a block, maybe you've got a handy table. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a star pose, inhale. And then a triangle to our left leg. Triangle pose for 3 breaths. One more breath. From our triangle into a pyramid fold, so kind of using our moon salutation flow, let's catch an inhale and an exhale. Then an inhale, a little half lift. Exhale to cross your right foot behind your left. 1 breath in and out. Inhale, take your half lift with twisted legs. Exhale to lift. Inhale to reach high. Exhale, a side bend left. Breath in to reach. Exhale to fold. Unwind your legs. Take your half lift inhale. Exhale to high plank pose. This time shoulder taps. You might take your feet pretty wide and then right to left to right for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're back to a down dog for 3 full breaths. One more breath in. Full breath out. Option to lift your right leg high. Exhale, right foot between your hands. We're coming up high crescent lunge. Into our open twist, right arm back. Left arm lifts, exalted. We stay for a breath out. We come back to crescent inhale. Exhales that airplane pose. You can fly your arms back to heart. Maybe you reach for warrior three. 2 more full breaths. Then our hamstring curl, left heel to glute for 3, 2, 1. We're coming back to crescent lunge, finding an inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. We've got 3 breaths. One more. Inhale here, exhales our half moon pose. Block or not. Finding your balance just for 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a soft landing star pose. And then it's our triangle to our right leg. 3 breaths. One more. Inhale here, exhale, we borrow that moon salutation transition, finding our way to pyramid. Breath in, breath out. Our little half lift, and then a cross of our left foot behind right for a breath. Full breath out. Keep the legs, find your half lift, inhale. Exhale to standing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, side bend right. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Unwind the legs, take a halfway lift. Exhale to a high plank pose. We're back to knee to elbow, or a hold, or you could add a chaturanga. It's just 3, 2, and 1. We're taking it back, downward facing dog. We're gonna run through that one more time. This time staying at the top of the mat between sides to get ready for something coming up in a bit. Let's take a breath in, breath out. Then an inhale to lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale to make your way to the top. Half lift, forward fold. Let's take a chair pose, inhale. Exhale, drinking bird for 4, 3, 2, 1. It's back to chair, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, breath in. Exhale, right foot back. We're headed to crescent on our inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. 1 time, heel to glute. And then we step back. It's our crescent lunge to warrior 2. A breath in here. Exhales a half moon. Breath in and out. Back to our star pose, and then triangle to our left leg. Breath in, breath out. Inhale here, exhale to your pyramid fold. We take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, twisted fold, right behind left. Right away, a half lift. And all the way to standing. Breath in to reach up. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, breath in as you unwind your legs. And a forward fold, breath out. Another half lift, inhale. Exhale, left foot back. We head to our crescent lunge first, inhale. Exhale to your airplane pose. 1 time, left heel to glute. And then a step back. It's a crescent inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Inhale right here. Exhale, launch half moon. Breath in and out. Soft knee as you find star, inhale, and then triangle to your right leg. Breath in, breath out. One more inhale. Exhale to your pyramid fold. Right away, it's a lift of our chest, and left foot crosses behind right for a breath. We take a half lift inhale and come to standing. Inhale to reach. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. All right, we'll keep the cross of our legs coming into something called water salutations. So these are a fun little flow. We're gonna do them a few times on each side so that you get to practice them. And then just remembering, yoga is a practice. It's something you do over and over. It's not something that maybe happens the first time. It's something you get to revisit, and you get to work with whatever body you're in today. On an inhale with your twisted legs, take a halfway lift. Exhale to plant your hands, step your left foot back, and then your right foot crosses in front of it. It's a twisted down dog. From here, keep the twist of your legs, roll yourself forward to plank, option to stay, or maybe a hovering up dog. And then you press it back. Our left foot steps forward, our right foot crosses behind, back to our twisted fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to come all the way up. Inhale to reach your arms high. Exhale, side bend left. Back to center. And back to your twisted fold. We'll do the same thing, other side, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, and then left foot crosses in front, twisted down dog. You roll it forward, twisted plank. Option for that hovering up dog. Back to down dog. Now it's our right foot stepping forward, our left foot crossing behind. Half lift. All the way to standing. Breath in to reach. And a side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. We just keep going. Halfway lift. Left foot back. Right foot crosses in front. Find your plank or your hovering up dog. And back to twisted down dog. Now your left foot steps. Your right foot crosses behind. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to standing. Arms reach up through center. It's a side bend left. Back to center. And our fold. A halfway lift, inhale. Right foot back, left foot crosses in front. We roll it forward, plank or that hovering up dog. Back to down dog. Now your right foot steps. Your left foot crosses behind. Halfway lift. And all the way up. Reach up. Side bend right. Center. And your twisted fold. One more time. Take a little halfway lift. Step your left foot back. Right foot crosses. We get to roll it to a plank or an up dog. Back to down dog. Let's unwind the legs. Let's take 3 full breaths. Then an inhale to lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale to travel top of the space. It's our half lift breath in and all the way up. We've got a tree pose. Let's take weight into our left foot, right foot to ankle, calf, or thigh. Staying for about 7 breaths. This tree pose that really helps you grow. So planting your foot like roots into the ground, letting your spine extend, your powerful trunk, maybe growing your branches. What is your tree like today? It could be windy, it could be wobbly, meeting yourself in today's body. How has your tree grown? Let's give it one more breath. Then bringing right knee forward, right foot to the mat, a little shake and a thank you to your left leg. Shifting weight into the right, left foot comes to ankle, calf, or thigh. What is today's tree pose like for you? We've got about 7 breaths to find any variation that feels good. One more breath. Then you can bring hands to heart, left knee forward, left foot down, a little shake, a little wiggle. We're taking a chair pose. From here, hands to heart. We've got a little pulsing twist and then a hold. So we'll take an inhale, center. Exhale, twist to your left, elbow high. Back to center, as far as you can to the right. Center, to the left. Center, to the right. Use those side bodies. Center, we got one more each side, left. Center, to the right. Center, maybe hips drop. And then take it to the left, option to plant elbow between the thighs, outside the left knee. Maybe you like to stay lifted for an open twist. 3 breaths. Back to center. We're taking it to the right. Center, left, center, right, center, left, center. One more each side. To the right, center, to the left, center. This time we hold to the right, left elbow between the thighs. We're outside the right knee. We've got 3 breaths. Back to center chair. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. From here, your choice. You can fold. You could find a malasana. Maybe it's a ball pose, lifting your heels, dropping your hips. Let's take a breath. And let it go. From here, coming to our knees, setting up one camel pose. So, any heart opener you prefer, you could take. Otherwise, hands in our back pockets. We're pressing hips forward, tailbone down, elbows squeeze in, ribs lift away from your hips. When we get there, I like a little tuck of my chin. I like to keep my gaze up. You decide what feels good in your neck. You might be somebody who drops your head back. Squeeze your elbows, press your hips, start to lean back. If you're grabbing for heels, try reaching for both at the same time. Then you might reinitiate the squeeze of your shoulders behind you, the press of your hips forward. Any breath for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands come up at the same time, and then hips to your heels. We'll rest for about 3 breaths. From here, we'll set up a deer pose into half pigeon, so just staying on our seat. If you love coming into half pigeon from down dog, it's your practice, you take it. Otherwise, we'll take left shin forward, right leg to the side. So you might stay right here for deer pose, lifting your chest, finding a fold. If pigeon feels out of reach today, if pigeon is uneven through the hips, deer pose is an awesome alternative. If you'd like to head to pigeon, left knee goes a little wider, right leg slides back. Now my shin is more diagonal than parallel. We get a lift of our chest. I actually love the heart opening version. So if you want to join me, you could stay lifted, maybe hands on a block, just for 3, 2. On 1, we're coming to rest. Maybe you love a support under your chest, under your forehead. I love a long half pigeon. So for my birthday, we're gonna hold for a bit. So you've got lots of time to settle in, time to back out, time to change your mind if you need a different pose. But then starting to slow down the body, and then seeing if you can also keep the mind right here, right now. So in pigeon, sharing a couple of my favorite sutras. This might be a review, but my first one, especially on a day like today, is that when you're disturbed by a negative thought, an opposite positive one should be thought of instead. So this sutra asks you to notice your thoughts, which can be the first step. So if you're not in the habit of noticing your thoughts, maybe that's what you try today. And if you're already someone who has a practice of awareness around your thoughts and how they impact you, maybe today, when disturbed by a negative thought, an opposite positive one can be thought of instead. Taking one more full breath. Pigeon or deer, we're lifting our chest. Pigeon, you're leaning over on your left hip and bringing your right leg back to deer. And then from deer, we're all just switching it out. So right shin comes forward, left leg to the side. So you might set up deer pose, shin parallel at the top of your mat, left leg to the side, and a little fold. If you like pigeon, we're widening the right knee. We're letting the left leg come behind us. Now our shin is more diagonal. We'll take that same lift of our chest for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We rest our pigeon. We get that nice long hold. So another one of my favorites, I've shared it during this series, but it's always good to remember, especially as part of your yoga practice off your mat, the yoga that you take with you out into the world, the yoga that helps you stay calm and peaceful even when you're not on your mat. And this sutra says, by cultivating attitudes of friendliness towards the happy, compassion for the unhappy, delight in the virtuous, and disregard toward the wicked, the mind stuff retains its undisturbed calmness. So this Yoga Sutra really about the yoga that happens out of the physical body, the yoga that you share with the world, the person that you are in the world, and how you can retain your undisturbed mind stuff. So again, by cultivating attitudes of friendliness towards the happy, compassion for the unhappy, delight in the virtuous, and disregard toward the wicked, the mind stuff retains its undisturbed calmness. One more breath right here. We'll start to make our way up. If you're in that pigeon, leaning on the right hip, bringing left leg back to deer. And then both legs in front of us. Let's take soles of the feet together, knees wide, a lot of space between your hips and your heels. It's a short little diamond side stretch and then a diamond fold. I like to wind my left hand under my shin. You might rest your left hand on top of your foot. Right hand to press yourself up and away from your right knee, just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe that gentle massage as you switch sides, left hand to left knee, pressing up and away for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gentle massage as you come to center, lift the chest, and then take a little fold. You might give yourself a little foot massage here. I will warn you, we've got alternate nostril breathing coming up, so you might not want to touch your feet at this moment because we'll be using our hands. If you're not squeamish about that, you might give yourself a little rub of your arches, a squeeze of your heels, a wiggle of your toes. Coming back up to lift, let's take our right foot in towards our left glute, left foot coming up and over the knee for a seated twist, left arm comes behind us, and I want you to think today of twisting from the bottom, the middle, then the upper spine, but also using your power, your strength to twist, 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 and then letting the arms support you. We'll stay here for about 3 breaths. Nice tall spine, starting the twist from the bottom first. We'll take a little counter twist, and then let's switch it out. We've got left glute by right, or left foot by right glute, right leg up and over, and then same thing here. We sit up nice and tall, we twist, 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 twist with our strength, and then use our hands to support. About 3 breaths right here. Bring it back, little counter twist. And then coming to find a seat, I like to be on a block for my alternate nostril breathing. I also like to have an extra block in case my arm gets tired. So you might find your way to a tall seat. So when we get into this, it's self-directed, so I'll let you know where we're headed. Traditional mudra is the right hand. We will use our right thumb to plug our right nostril, our right ring finger to plug our left. Your 2 fingers in between, middle and index, can sit right at your third eye, or you can fold them down. I like to close my eyes during this practice. You might like to stay open. But we're going to take a true Nadi Shodhana. Nadi means all the energy channels in our body. Ayurveda and yoga says there are 72,000 nadis in our body. Shodhana is to cleanse. So this is an energy cleansing breath. It also helps to balance the left and right side of your brain, the left and right side of your body, and just kind of leave us in this more balanced state. Great for the year ahead. So we'll start with an inhale on the left, exhale on the right. We'll inhale on the right, exhale on the left. You'll plug your nostrils between sides. So it's always an exhale and then an inhale on the same side, and then you switch before your next exhale. We're gonna take this for about 2 minutes, not a long practice, but you just take it as you need it. Whenever you practice pranayama, it's important to make sure you're not feeling anxious or worried or that the breath is causing you to feel panicked. If that happens, you just let it go and you find any supportive breath that feels good. I'm right away gonna use my block because I've been having those shoulder tenderness and bicep tendons issues, but you might just have nothing under your arm. When you're ready, finding the mudra that feels best, remembering we're starting with an inhale on the left and an exhale on the right. Start to finish up one final round. Inhaling on the right, exhaling left will be your last breath. Then you can just come back to your seat, hands can rest in your lap, and some options from here, you might stay upright and close your practice with a seated meditation. Remembering that Patanjali says you can meditate on anything you feel that is elevating. If you'd rather take a traditional Shavasana, coming somewhere maybe onto your back, maybe finding that traditional corpse pose, letting yourself rest, fully splayed open. Maybe there's some other pose that helps you feel more comfortable in stillness. You can take that. But finding your way to either your meditation or a Shavasana pose of your choosing, and letting go right here. I'm letting go of my 30s, stepping into my 40s. We're all letting go of the breath. We get to let go of this practice. If any thoughts come up, trying to let those go as we settle into our final rest or our seated meditation, Shavasana. Staying longer if that is what you need right here, right now. If you're ready to move on from your seat, you might drop your chin to your chest, roll your neck side to side, ear to shoulder, your shoulder. If you're on your back, maybe dropping your head side to side, maybe finally finding a full body stretch, some deeper breaths. You might stay on your seat. If you're on your back, maybe rolling to one side for a fetal pose. On your seat, maybe bringing a hand to your heart, a hand to cover it, and a moment here for all of us to thank our bodies. These bodies that have carried us everywhere we've ever been, seen the things we've seen, these bodies that have supported us every single day of our lives. So big thanks to the past in this body. Lots of thanks in advance for the future, and a special gratitude for this moment in this body exactly as it is. If you're not in a seat already, you might start to make your way there. You could bring your hands to heart center and thank your practice. Remembering that this practice, just by doing it, you have something in common with people all over the world. Take a moment and acknowledge those people along with all the people of the past, Patanjali and onwards, all the people into the future who make our practice possible. And as a special closing today, in true Leo fashion, we've got 3 lion's breath exhales. So either with hands to heart or hands in your lap. On your inhale, deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, you're gonna stick out your tongue and make a roaring sound in your throat. So inhaling for lion's breath. 2 more. Last one. Then you can bring your hands together, thumb knuckles to your third eye, seal it in with a bow. Thank you for being here.